In 1812, while Europe burned in the Napoleonic Wars, a darker enemy stirred, the Blight. The fallen rise again, now devouring the living. They crawled out of Russia and are now storming across Europe, consuming all in their path. To save what remains, His Majesty's army, the French Grande Armée, and allies from Prussia, Austria, Russia, and beyond forged a truce. Together, the Guts and Blackpowder expedition campaign was launched, wielding courage, steel, and fire to resist the tide. This reel prepares you, soldier, for what lies ahead. To survive the Blight, you need more than just strength. You need willpower, discipline, and loyalty to God, to King George III, and Great Britain. As you march on to liberate the places infested by the Blight, you will have to protect yourself from the elements. The most frequent type of threat you can find are the shamblers. Shamblers attack by attempting to grab on a victim and feast on them. While weak solitarily, they are forced to be reckoned with in numbers. If a soul is unfortunately mauled by the Blight shamblers, it will take approximately 7.7 seconds before they too join the fight. Other than biting, shamblers will also attempt to reach out with one of their hands and claw the victim. Lead them in a line, cut them down one by one. Always aim for the head. If your allies are grabbed, save them, or face him as the red eye. Stay alert. Hordes often hide worse threats such as red eyes, bombers, infected sappers, and Lamplighters. More on these threats later. If a victim unfortunately loses their life by getting mauled, they will inevitably turn into a red eye. Red eyes not only attack, they ambush and kill by tackling a victim and ripping their throat out. One cannot save themselves on their own when tackled by an ally must assist in interviewing by killing said red eye. They are distinguishable by their red eyes, hence the name, as well as their tendency to make loud sounds when near a target. Stay close to your brothers. Use melee. Be fast and precise. Move unpredictably. They tend to overshoot. If your comrade is pinned, help them out. Use melee weapons, as it is the most consistent and reliable way to kill red eye, for the health pool is extremely low. There is another type of red eyes, viral ones. They are a result of a victim succumbing to the Blight. They are a more volatile and tougher variant of red eyes and are distinguishable by the reddish flame trailing their glowing eyes. When a viral red eye performs its clawing attack, it will jump onto a victim and begin immediately clawing onto them, as well as inflicting blight. If the viral red eye instead vomits, it will jump onto the victim and begin vomiting onto their face, which will fully infect them through the eye in a short amount of time, turning them into another viral red eye. They are equipped with a powder keg and a torch, capable of instantly killing soldiers and destroying buildings. Bombers will not directly attack the victim. Instead, bombers will actively seek out the nearest target or building that is within a short radius of the bomber. The bomber will ignite the barrel, the torch, and detonate it after approximately 3.3 seconds. Any nearby soldiers and or buildings will be damaged or destroyed based on how close they are to the origin of the explosion. Bait them to light their barrel up and then run. Clear tight spaces. they hide there. Mind your mates, don't blow them up in an act of friendly fire.
These are sappers infected with the Blight. They are heavy yet slow moving. However, they make up for their sluggishness with the ability to inflict fatal axe swings onto victims. When they attack, they raise their axe in the air and will launch at you, attempting to hit you. When they successfully hit you, your wound will make you more prone to infection. Spot them by their orange eyes. Use range, keep back, and shoot. They only take 2 hits from axe swings to kill anyone, even in peak physical health. Bait their swing. They're slow, predictable.
Lamplighters conceal themselves within holes, keeping distance while illuminating their surroundings with a distinct yellow glow. When entering proximity, they halt, wind up, then hurl their lantern at high speed. The resulting flames heavily damage sapper fortifications and ignite nearby personnel. Victims will suffer from the afterburn condition, hindering full recovery for a short duration. Prioritize killing them before they throw their lantern. The fire burns the Blight. Use it to your advantage. Get closer to them when they target you so that the fire does not harm your teammates. Use water buckets and boots to get rid of the flames. Other than the Blight, your expedition will include hazards that will put you and your allies' lives in danger. This includes, but not limited to, tight spaces, acts as ambush points. Bombers absolutely love them. Burning buildings, hot, unstable, one step wrong and you're ash. Pits and stake. Watch your step or be skewered by the stakes below. High explosive. If you see fire next to powder barrels, run. Deadly heights. Falls from significant heights will result in irreparable injury. In such cases, pray for your comrades to put you out of your misery.
At the time of making this stream, Phil, scouting forces participating in the expedition campaign reported another type of Blight, infected cuirassiers. These are infected cavalrymen who wore the cuirass armor, which can provide significant damage resistance from melee attacks and deflect pellets from most firearms. What makes this Blight type so dangerous is its ability to disrupt defensive fortifications and incapacitate healthy soldiers by charging their sword in hand. When they get close enough, their walk speed will increase to be equal to ours, and they will begin to duel with their sword. These Blight types are by far the most dangerous type you can encounter on expedition campaigns. Infected cuirassiers tend to make a distinctive howl before and during a charge. Side strafing is the main way of dealing with a charging cuirassier as it has a slow turn. Making these charging cuirassiers run into a wall or obstacle stuns them, allowing you to shoot them. If you are unarmored, you can stand behind an individual who is more armored, forcing your teammate to take a brunt while saving you.